Hi, I'm Mujahid. The last time I recorded audio was about 8 years ago in 2008. Now we're finally here in 2017. Everything is going well. The studio is finally built. Looking back, I've experienced a lot of operations, more like plus minus 50 odd. There hasn't been a joke because every time I come from operation, something goes wrong. Like when I was in ICU for 11 days, that's when I was just admitted to Red Cross, and then I had water on my lungs and things like that, and all my organs just stopped. And that's when they told my mommy, okay, she need to phone the priest, the imam, now to come pray for me because I wouldn't make it. And when he came in, just prayed and stuff like that. And when he left, actually all my organs had started again, my heart pumped. I was like out for 5 minutes, you see, and then that's when it hit me. Yeah.
Today we have Mujahid on RX Radio. We are both here, Andre and Zuhaya, to interview him. Can you tell us a bit about what happened to you on the 2nd of February 2008?
My daddy was making fire for Pochi, and then I ran past to close the door, and so the wind came up and blew my clothes alight.
How did this happening change your life?
It didn't change my life much, but it's just that I missed out on a year of school, and that also put me back with my studies and stuff. So,
what was the best advice you had heard from the professor, and could you recommend it to other patients that have been burned?
he told me once, never let your situation put you down, always push to what you think is right. And I think that could help others if they know what they want to become in life, to help them push to what they want.
So I heard you play for the Western Province rugby team. Can you please tell us how you got from 2008 to now?
You see, when I burnt, I always wanted to play rugby before that, but then I was told that I would never be able to play rugby because of my skin conditions. Finally, when I was discharged from Red Cross, they told me I'm too old, I can't attend the hospital anymore, that I need to go to Grootskea. And that's when I thought, okay, then let me try my last time, because if they tell me I can play rugby, then I don't go to Grootskea. And so I asked them, and they said, yes, you can, your skin is healed and stuff. And then that's when I trialed. That was about 2014, when I trialed the first time for Western Province, but then I didn't make it because I was still learning the game. And then when I trialed last year, and that's when I was successful and I made it into the team.
Thank you, Mujahid, for spending time here to talk to us. We hope you have an amazing rugby season and all the best for your future endeavours.
No problem, thank you.
I'm Peter Brockman. I'm the principal of Strandfontein High since 1993. I actually knew Mujahid when he was in his jockey, running around just with a jockey, bare feet and without a vest. I actually visited him at the Red Cross. I was actually horrified, and I think when I saw him, I was a bit shocked, but I could see his face, and despite the burns that he had, he acknowledged my presence. And when he was selected for Western Province, I think I was the one that was more or the most elated, because it's also in the history of our school. It's also the first time that Strandfontein High has produced a Western Province rugby player.
I'm Lee Jacobs. I'm Muji's brother, man. I don't take him as a friend, he's my brother. I know him for long, since grade 2. Muji's lekker, man. He encourages the people to come play, come to training more often, so we can have a team to play like during the year.
My name is Nicholas Phoebus. I am an educator and the under-16 rugby coach for both the boys and girls at Strandfontein Secondary.
On the field, what do you think of my style of rugby?
Yeah, your ability to pass while in the tackle, your offloads.
Yeah.
It's probably one of your biggest advantages. I remember you did one over your shoulder, over your left shoulder with your right hand. I think it was last year against Beacon Valley, sorry. And that was something that I don't think I've ever seen. So you run hard, you play hard, and you're quite fit. So you're able to play for the 90 minutes. Yeah, you're able to go about 10 to 20 minutes longer than everyone else, and at one pace, yeah.
It's another penalty advantage here for Western Province. Lovely running from Johns. Have a look at this. Just turned on the gas. He's got a man outside. It's Vanderkop. Vanderkop gets the try. superb finish from Western Province.
I would like to be scouted to play for the international Springboks. But if it's not now, hopefully later in life, I just at least want to get that feeling playing, representing the country, because I already represented the province, and that was an unbelievable experience, because knowing when I put my jersey on for the first time, that's when I knew I'm playing for everyone in the Western Province. Everyone is backing me, knowing that I have to do stuff that will make them happy and that will bring us the cup. But yeah, so hopefully in a couple of years, the SA team.